A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to everybody here. And as people are still pouring in, but it was a very heartening sight to see, a very good gathering in the SIPTA seminar here. And more so probably because it's happening after 2.5 years. But generally the kind of enthusiasm and the excitement I'm seeing here in the people here, it's really heartwarming actually. And I would like to actually compliment the entire program committee who has made all these arrangements at such a short notice and made this whole program such a big success. Uh, since morning, actually, you people have been discussing a lot on, technicals, the kind of challenges the industry has been facing, the energy scenario, the paper prices scenario, the costs. So now we are in for a little bit of an offbeat kind of a subject, and it's to do with HR and branding initiatives. And it's not that it is not important, but generally it is a little bit of a less debated area in our industry. Please join in. Little bit of less debated area in the industry, but it's extremely important because we are all in our plants we excel in our operations. We are all technocrats who want to actually excel in the paper making, our costs, our products. But I think what we forget is that the enablers, HR and branding, are some key enablers which also need to be focused if we really want to reach that level of excellence in our plants. It is said that any company is as good as its team. So if you have a good team, the company will be futuristic. It will have a growth path. So it is important to have people who are motivated. It's not the number which is important, but it is important to have people who are motivated, excited, have a good level of commitment and belongingness. But of late, we have seen that in the paper industry, in fact, this is a challenge which the industry has been facing for quite some time, that, there is a brain drain happening from the industry, and the younger talent is not getting attracted to the industry. So I think that is where branding comes into picture and can play a key role for making the industry attract talent. Generally, branding is a little bit misconstrued as just a product advertisement and branding of your products. But as far as I understand, I think branding is much more than that. And we need to have personal branding. We need to have branding of the industry. We need to have branding of the country. Branding of your own company. And we have to really crank all the levers, which could include, social media these days. It could include your product, which could include your plastic substitution products, green technology, how you talk to the customers. Everything actually becomes part of the branding. And I'm very glad that we have Ms. Tanvi Bhatt here today, who is a very acclaimed speaker on this subject. And together, I think we will need to discuss and debate a path forward for the Indian paper industry, so that the misnomer about the industry which is there today. Generally, our industry, though we are one of the most environment-friendly industries in the country today, we grow more trees than we cut. And in terms of pollution loads and all, we all have good technologies which is mitigating the environment impact. So, but still there is a misnomer that paper industry is an industry which is destroying forests, which is creating a lot of pollution. So we have to have a perspective about the industry. We have to change that perspective about the industry from being an environmentally destructive industry to an industry which is environment friendly, which is growth oriented, and which is futuristic. So I think the idea of this particular session is that we need to have some kind of path forward for all of us as a forum, and then start taking initiatives to make this industry as environment friendly, as a perspective in the minds of the people also.